When you look at the people you're interacting with, especially at work, where you don't always have a say in who you spend your time with. I mean, in social situations, you can say, I don't want to hang out with those people, unless they're people you have to see, let's say at a family gathering a few times a year or at a community event if you don't like a certain neighbor. But when it comes to work, all of us, no matter what we do, there's always going to be someone we don't like that we have to interact with. And so you have to minimize it. And, I could use an example from my own life to illustrate what I'm talking about here. When I was in graduate school, a lot of people were always anxious and, very worried they weren't going to get through graduate school. They were overtired. They weren't feeling positive, and they would all get in a group in the student lounge and just start complaining about all of this. Like, I'm never going to find a job. I'm never going to be able to graduate. This is hard. I wish I hadn't done this. And I finally realized, it doesn't make sense for me to participate. I often would be listening to this. I would really contribute. But I finally decided I don't want anything to do with these people. I don't want to get into these discussions because I would leave those discussions feeling anxious, feeling a little bit depressed, losing my hope, which I needed to get through a rigorous program.